All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to start off by giving all praise unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Yahweh, who the world ignorantly calls God, and Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. Bear with me just a moment here. And I just wanted to do a little lesson. I'm gonna entail this, dodging the fiery darts of the devil, man. Okay, now let's go to the book of Ephesians. All right, Ephesians chapter 6. And we'll start at verse 11. And it says, put on the whole armor of Yahweh, that ye might be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Therefore take unto you the whole armor of Yahweh, that ye might be able to withstand in the evil day. And having done all to stand, stand therefore having your loins girded about with the truth, and having on the breastplate of righteousness, and your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace. Above all, taking the shield of faith, wherewith ye shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked, and the helmet of salvation, and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of Yahweh. Right. And a good follow-up precept to that would be, what is that, Hebrews 4:12? Right, the word of the Lord is like a sharp two-edged sword, which is not literal, right? It's not saying it literally is like a physical sword, right? But it's parabolic for meaning that, you can cut these, these doctrines out here, man, right? These heresies, that these people are teaching out here, man. Because you got a lot of these cats out here, man, teaching on YouTube, teaching a bunch of heresies. You can see them all over the place. Let me give another example of it. Let me give one example. I was talking to, what's that cat? Calls himself the, Faithful Servants of Christ. His YouTube channel is, look that guy up. I asked him a question containing to the book of Jonah, right? Jonah 2:2. I used that to ask him a question about hell, because he teaches that hell in the Bible represents the underworld, right? People are literally burning in hell right now, as I speak, is what he believes. But what happened was he said that that Jonah was in hell, like literally Jonah was burning in hell, is what Faithful Servants of Christ said. Because he said if you read the whole chapter, he pulled up the chapter, right, and he said, oh, well, it says that he was in the depths, of the deep, right, and he was compassed with the waves. See, that means that he was in hell. It's like, how the hell does that even make any sense? No pun intended, right? How the hell does that make any sense? Jonah being in hell. That's ridiculous, man. This guy's smoking Cracula. This guy, I haven't seen a sucker this soft since Panicula, man. All right, that's ridiculous. Okay, but these are the guys that you're dealing with out here, man. Okay, they're teaching all types of heresies out here. Okay, because if you read a chapter, Jonah was in a literal fish. Got Mind of God out there talking about that he teaches that Jonah was in a UFO instead of a fish, is what he teaches. But the way to cut that is if you go to Matthew chapter 12 and verse 40, it literally says that Jonah was in a whale. Okay, which a whale means what? A big fish. Okay, because they don't know what kind it was exactly, but that it's self-explanatory. It was an actual living fish. Okay, again, go read it yourself, Matthew 12 and verse 40. Right, cut 6 ways to Sunday. All right. But as I said, no pun intended, but I mean, how the hell could you tell me that Jonah was literally burning in hell? That doesn't make any logical sense. All right, but these are some of the heresies that are out here, man. Okay, these are part of the heresies that you have these false teachers out here, pushing among the people. Okay, but these are not of the Lord, man. Okay, these heresies that these people are out here talking about, these are not of the Lord, man. Why? Because we can test them with the scriptures, man. Scriptures speak about how we're supposed to go to the word of the Most High to test all things, man. Okay, we're not just going to believe something because Guerrilla Hebrew says it, right? We're not just going to believe something because a camp leader says it. We're not just going to say something just to say it. We got to test it, in the scriptures to see if it's sound doctrine, man. Okay, but getting back to the name of the video, man. All right, what are the fiery darts of the devil? The fiery darts of the devil is basically meaning that the adversities that come in this truth, man. And you can read about one of my favorite examples would be Job, right? Just go read the book of Job, right? Start from the first chapter and read on from that. But what happened to him is Satan went and tempted Job and basically took everything he had from him, his children, his servants, his cattle, okay, all that he possessed. Satan took it all away from him. Why? To test him, to see if he was going to remain faithful to the Most High, man. Okay, so he had to go through, certain, tribulations. Let me pull up Romans the 5th chapter. I want to read something in there real quick. Okay, but going for these afflictions and infirmities, that we find ourselves in, here on earth, man. In our daily lives, it really is for our benefit at the end of the day, man. Of course, it doesn't seem well, going through hell, which hell is a condition, right? Hell just means a condition of suffering. Okay, so of course going through hell here on earth right now isn't easy, but it's gonna give us, experience. This is the book of Romans, chapter 5 and verse 1. Therefore, being justified by faith, we have peace with Yahweh through our Lord Yahushai. Bear with me a second. By whom also we have access by faith into this grace wherein we stand and rejoice in the hope of the glory of Yahweh. And not only so, but we glory in tribulations also, knowing that tribulation worketh patience, and patience experience, and experience hope. Right. So that's self-explanatory, man. Okay, by going through certain situations in life, you gain experience. Okay, and that's just even outside of this truth, man, just dealing with real life in general, man. I mean, you can't build a house unless you first, learn how to construct the house. Just a fact. You can't just go out and put things together and expect it to work properly unless you go through training and get a hands-on experience with these things. Otherwise, even though you might make a structure, it's not going to have much, it won't be able to last, so to speak. Okay, unless you have the experience on how to properly, put together a building. Okay? So, and it even speaks about that in the, in the scriptures. I believe that's Luke the 14th chapter. I could be mistaken. But the scriptures speak about that. You have to build upon a firm foundation, man. Okay, you have to build upon a firm foundation. Okay, you can't be, jumping, camp to camp, watching GMS, watching Sakari, watching, ISUPK, LUIC, all the time, right? Hey, get with one camp and stick with it, man. Maybe 2 camps, that's cool. I'll say this, I like to watch of course, the brothers in Great Millstone, as well as the brothers in the Sakari, right? I watch their videos, but I don't touch the ISUPK and the GOCC, LUIC, Sons of Thunder, One Body in Yahushai, just name a couple camps out there, outside of, the 2 I mentioned. I don't watch them, which I've seen maybe 2 of their videos, of course, but, I really don't, watch their stuff. Just stick with, really one camp, okay, because, everyone is going off in some way or another, man, okay, but primarily from what I see, the one camp that's really teaching the truth, right, with the raw truth, is the apostles of Great Millstone, man. Okay, so you got to give respect unto the apostles of GMS. GMS doesn't have 100% truth. But with that being said, the apostles of Great Millstone are being dealt with by the Lord, man. Right on the right-hand side, which is what? The good side that you want to be dealt with, man. It's very clear that the Lord's dealing with the elders and with the apostles of GMS. Okay, so, we help that all those brothers receive salvation, man. Okay, but, just pick your camp and, build your foundation with them, man. Okay, you can't be hopping around to all these different camps because, all of them are teaching different things. One camp teaches about hell. One camp teaches that the book of Hebrews is not inspired by God. Some camps teach that there's not going to be any such thing as Jacob's trouble, right? Some camps teach a pre-tribulation rapture. Some camps teach that the Edomites can make it, right? That the Edomites can receive salvation. That's bullshit, man. That's not in the scriptures. Where the hell does it say that in the scriptures? You know what I'm saying? So the point of the matter is you got to you got to examine these guys, man. Okay, don't just believe something, just because a camp leader says it. No, you got to examine everything, in the scriptures, man. Okay, you got to be diligent in this thing. Okay, that goes for you, that goes for me, it goes for every brother in this thing, man. You have to be diligent. Okay, so getting back to, the video, okay, the devil, which, spiritual demon Satan, you're going to be tried in this thing, man. Okay, every man of the Most High is going to have to be, tried to see whether or not, he's worthy of receiving salvation. Bear for me a moment. All right, bear with me just a moment here. I'm just trying to pull up a precept real quick. Okay, this is the book of John, chapter 16, and verse 33. It says, "These things have I spoken unto you, that in me ye might have peace, but in the world ye shall have tribulation. But be of good cheer, I have overcome the world." Right, but the point is that Yahushua, right, who the world calls Christ, said that we're going to have to go through certain adversities, because the word tribulation means a hardship or a adversity. All right, which the word adversity means a hardship, right? This is why it's important to know what words actually mean. Okay, so Christ said, "What you're going to have to go through some troubles, on the side, man." Okay, but at the end of the day, by going through, trials, you gain experience, as we've read back in Romans the 5th chapter. Okay, that by going through certain experience in life, that's how you can learn from your mistakes, man. Okay, that's how you learn from your mistakes. If you never mess up, well, then you'll never have any learning experience. Okay, so really at the end of the day, failing at something is just an opportunity to get it right next time. And that's just a positive way to, to look at everything, man. You just got to look on the positive side, every once in a while. Of course, it ain't always easy, you know what I'm saying? But, you always got to look on the positive side, man. Okay, because, all these things that we're going through, man, it's all there for our learning experience. Okay, this is all there for us to experience so that we can learn from our failures, man. Especially in this truth. The scriptures say that a righteous man falls 7 times a day, meaning what? That he sins 7 times a day. Okay? So what does that mean? It means that you're gonna mess up, even in this truth, or even in this knowledge. Once in a while you're gonna mess up, man. And that's okay, because that's a learning experience where we're not gonna be totally, in order until we're in the kingdom. Okay, things are not gonna be smooth, so to speak, until we're in the kingdom, man. Okay, so until the kingdom comes, you know, we're going to have to go through some things. Let's go to the book of, bear with me a second. Okay, 1 Peter chapter 5 and verse 8. It says, be sober, be vigilant, excuse my stutter, because your adversary the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may desire. Right. And that goes with the scripture we opened up with, right? Ephesians, the 6th chapter, 12 on down, right? The spiritual demon, Satan, is trying to take you out of this truth, man, right? He's trying to sift you, okay? Trying to bring you back into the world, man. And that, if you go to, what is it, Matthew, the 4th chapter, right? Where Satan, went to Yahushua and tried to tempt him, and he told him that, hey, look, I'll give you all the things that you want. All you have to do is you just have to, worship me. And I'll give you all the kingdoms of the world. You can pull that up yourself. Okay, but, Yahushua, stood firm and didn't give in to that temptation, man. Okay, so we got to use Yahushua as an example of how we should be, man. Okay, but anyway, I just wanted to do that lesson. I hope that was edifying. If anybody made it this far into the video, go ahead and put hashtag shield in the comment section down below. That's hashtag shield in the comment section down below. And I'm going to say shalom.